What is up, everyone? Welcome back. So this episode, and for the next several episodes, we're going to be playing through Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars for Super Nintendo. This was a stream that I did back in October of 2023. We were streaming it on Kick, and I wanted to do it for Retro Achievements. I was still fairly new to Retro Achievements at the time. Hadn't even badged any games yet, and but I really wanted to play through this game. The Super Mario RPG remake for the Switch was coming out in a few weeks, and I just really wanted to celebrate by playing this and then playing the remake when that released probably a month or so after. But I absolutely love this game. It's one of my top favorite games to play, and it's also the RPG that got me into RPGs. As a kid, no idea what an RPG was, but I was a fan of Mario. I borrowed the game, I rented it, and then finally at some point I was able to buy it and own the game myself. And it's just one of my favorites. I love it so much, and I'm excited to do it for Retro Achievements. But as you can see, we have not badged this game yet. It has 100 achievements, and there's 5 that I struggle with between super jumps and some of the mini games. But I'm going to try to work on that as we go through these episodes, and you know what? Maybe we'll make some progress. Maybe we'll badge this game. I think the hardest achievement is what you see above with the super jumps. I've never done 100 super jumps. I've done 30 before, and that was on original hardware. There's also some other challenges that I got to do as well. It just sucks because there's only 5 achievements left for me to badge this game, and I've let it linger for a couple of years now, so I think it's time that we see what we can do with this and make some progress. But yes, the next several episodes are going to be of this game. It's going to be of my initial Retro Achievements journey, and I'm just excited to make some episodes of it. I really do enjoy this game, and as I mentioned before, I mean, this being my first RPG, it really did get me interested into Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire. Later was Earthbound. I don't know if I'd even caught on to that if it wasn't for Super Mario RPG. Actually, I think when I played this as a kid, the next game I actually played through was Final Fantasy II for Super Nintendo, and I don't know, it was just something new to me, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. This episode, we're going to be exploring the beginning of the game. We're going to do some random challenges, and I'm going to do some grinding. It's the most boring part of streaming RPGs, but we have some good conversations, so I guess there's that. Part of it is I just like grinding sometimes, but I like having coins so I can buy stuff, and there's some achievements that I gotta work on too. One of them being I gotta power up the jump ability that Mario has, and to do that I gotta keep using that jump when we do battles. So if I max that out, which is gonna take a while, there is an achievement for that. So there's a lot of reasons for me to grind battling in this game, even though it's a fairly easy game. I don't know, it's just kind of slow when you stream it, so. But hopefully y'all enjoy it. So anyways, if you enjoy the content of the channel, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and like the video. That supports the channel, and I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Like I said, my week was pretty busy. Wasn't horrible, but you know. Hopefully the sound's good, everything looks and sounds good. I was tweaking the sound a little bit ago. It felt like it was too low. We'll see. It looks good. We'll see how it goes. But so yeah, man, I'm really excited for this game. I hope. I don't want to get my hopes up to a degree, because it's like, you know, there's going to be some tweaks in the game I might not like. But I think overall, I mean, I'm really excited. I was talking to somebody on Twitter as a post somebody made about it earlier. I was like, yeah, you know, I really hope this does well so that we can actually get a sequel to this game, like a true sequel. I don't know if it'll happen, but hope for the best, you know. But yeah, I had a friend that had this game. I remember I have Nintendo Power Magazine back then. I don't think I had a subscription. I think I just would get them at the store. And this was one of the earliest ones I remember getting. Was like Donkey Kong Country 2, and then they were talking about Super Mario RPG. I don't know if it was within the same year or a couple of years apart, but just looking at the pictures and stuff, I was like, I loved Mario. I was like, man, what is this game? And what is an RPG? I have no idea. So friend of mine actually had the game when it came out, so I would borrow it from him and play it, and I just loved it. I'm like, man, this is great, you know. I was terrible as a kid playing this game, so you just gotta kind of grind a little bit, you know, level up, and you're good. It didn't, for me at that time, it's like it wasn't as simple as how I've been playing Mario games. It was a different curve to it, but we would rented it at Blockbuster a couple times, and then finally, I don't know, probably a couple of years later maybe, I was able to save up some money and buy the game myself, which I still have, thankfully. But it was my first RPG, and it was the RPG that got me into playing Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. I think Final Fantasy IV, which would be R2 for Super Nintendo, was the one that I actually played after this, I think, and beat it. And then I think I might have went on to Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy III. But yeah, just a little bit of history with that. But yeah, I've always been a Mario fan, so this game, like, I've just always had a love for it because it's so unique. And I like Paper Mario as well. I mean, I'm glad that we got those games, but Super Mario RPG is just it's its own thing to me. I don't know. The rest are like spiritual successors or something. I also think I get an achievement for watching this intro, so that's why we're watching it. I do love it, though. I don't know if people usually ever watch it all the way through or not. But yeah. Yep, there it is. Got an achievement already. And I got a new controller too, so this game shouldn't put me in a rage to want to break anything, but just in case. The thing that's weird about this though is because I'm using an Xbox controller, the buttons are labeled. I would say it's labeled incorrectly, but it's just labeled differently. You gotta break in the new controller. Yeah, I'm hoping. I hope these work all right. I don't know. Like the D-pad was the main problem. It doesn't have that stupid rounded D-pad. So playing things like Mega Man and, you know, platformers, this should be good. This we'll find out. There's a little bit of platforming in this game, but it's not too terrible. Yep, alright. This should be good. Make sure I can still play this game correctly. The only thing I hate is that you don't get experience points for fighting these guys. But it gives me a chance to make sure my timed hits are good. That's what I don't really forget them in this game. You know, you kind of like once you've played it through, you kind of got it. It's like ingrained in you. Yeah, one of the things that kind of worries me a little bit with the remake, at one point I kind of like that they did it with the timed hits, where if you do it correctly, it damages the other enemies beside you, or beside them. But I don't know. This isn't a hard game. I don't want them to make it any easier. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's gonna make the game a little too easy. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll tweak everything. I don't know what to expect. Like I said, it's a cool idea, but I don't know how that's going to translate in the new game. Just want a higher level cap, post-game boss, then you'll die happy. Well, I know they got some post-game content. I don't know if it's going to be anything like brand new, but there is some stuff that they want to do with refighting the bosses. I would like a higher level cap. I don't know if they'll do it. I wanted to see some new levels. Nothing major, but it'd been nice to have like a snow level or just some stuff that they hadn't done, you know. Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario. Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond. Always love this battle. Aim for the chain. Got it. Always loved fighting Bowser. Just take on Bowser, then you can, you know, hit the chain. You don't get anything different for it. I'm not going to read all this dialogue, so I hope y'all can read it. It's funny, the very first time I played this game, I think I might have rented it first before I borrowed it from my friend, but it was weird starting off going to Bowser's Castle because for some reason I thought I was at the end of the game already, so I would like reset it to make sure I wasn't at the end of the game. I'm like, why am I fighting Bowser already? It was just one of those dumb things that I thought was going on back then when I first played this. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just got so used to Bowser being the final boss in all these Mario games, and I play this when I'm like, I'm fighting him first? That can't be right. Save the princess. Hey, Mario. Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Anyway, I came by to pick up Toadstool since she's a bit late. I like how he just goes in, says that, then casually leaves like, it's just Mario doing his Mario stuff. It's all normal. It's a shame though that, like, Luigi isn't... The only point he's in this game is at the end. It's just been cool to, like, have his clothes or bed or something, you know. Just, I don't even know if you could interact with it, but it'd just be cool if it was in the game, you know. There's, like, no Luigi. It's like, does he have his own house somewhere? I mean, you know, like, just nothing about him. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. So where is she? What's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? I guess I can do that. They should have a Luigi side story in the new game where you see what he was doing during the events of the game. Yeah, I know that there's... I don't know if it's code left over in the game or something where there was originally intended to be 6 playable characters in the game. I think everybody assumed it was going to be Yoshi because Yoshi's kind of featured in the cover art, the box art of the game. I don't know, I wished it was Luigi, honestly. And I think Luigi was intended to have more of a role in this game, but there's like an old screenshot, you can look it up on Google, with, they're in Nimbus Land, there's like this huge table, like they're having a feast or something, and Luigi's in that screenshot. I don't know, I mean, I hate that that was done away with, and I don't even know if it's actually an authentic, you know, development screenshot or not, but that would be cool. I really hope they do that with the new Paper Mario game. I don't have my hopes up for it, but I'm just kind of like, man, that'd be so cool. Max says, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome in. Let's go! If you're tired, just turn off the fungi light for a quick snooze. I could go for a snooze today. I like how Mario's just neighboring Bowser's castle, like it's a quick stroll just to go next door, you know, borrow some butter or sugar or whatever, you know. Halt, who goes there? A trespasser. This castle now belongs to us, the Smithy Gang. It's our first step towards taking over this world. And if it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd practically own this world. It's kind of harsh to Mario. I mean, he might have just wanted to borrow something, you know? Like, he's already like, what do you want? You're just being nosy. Let's see you deal with this. He's not wrong, but, you know, maybe Mario just wanted a drink or something. Eating lunch. What is for lunch? You're making burgers in a few? Burgers sound great. Actually, wanted breakfast, but it was pouring down rain outside when I woke up, so ended up just, it was too late for breakfast. Just went to McDonald's and got a burger. I've been trying to eat healthier, but today's just going to be my cheat day, so I just got a Big Mac. Oh, quesadillas. That sounds great. Toad just looking out the window. You're back so soon, did you forget something? No. What happened? I also like his animations where he's like acting out all these things. And somehow everybody knows exactly what he's talking about. Oh boy, charades. The bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now. Just wonderful. Must inform the kid. Ugh. I can't read and talk this morning. I don't know what it is. We must inform the Chancellor of the Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Oops, excuse me. Oh. That bump on your head reduced your HP level. One of the Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you up. Got a mushroom. Now to use items. Of course I do. Oh, I see. You just was so well traveled and experienced, Mario. So why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. I remember. I came to warn you the Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. Just barely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help. You know about timed hits? Yeah, we just did that. Better watch out. He knows about timed hits. He's gonna punch your lights out. I hope they keep some of the same dialogue in the new game, though. But I know they're gonna tweak I don't know about a lot of it, but they're gonna tweak some of it, I'm sure. He's got more bark than bite, huh? Now, why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. That's right. We need to tell the Chancellor about Toadstool. I like how they just call her Toadstool instead of Princess or Peach or something, you know? Just, it's awkward now. See you over at Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. You got a lot of mushrooms. Alright. So this is my grinding spot when I start off, so I'm gonna save Toad and probably run through this a couple of times just to get some level ups. It's not even necessary, it's just how I do it. I know one of the challenges that I'm going to have to do is get the 100 super jumps, which I've never done 100. I've done 30 before. I think I've just done it once, so I don't know how that's going to work out for us. It might be an off-stream achievement that I work on. I know he's gonna run into me right after. So the funny thing about jump, and I didn't know this until kind of recently, that if you use jump throughout the game multiple times, its attack power actually goes up every time you use it. And I don't know if it's when you use it or if you time it right, but either way, you can actually do some massive damage if you build that up. Which I think is an achievement too. I gotta get my jump attack to a certain status. It is funny that, like, Toad's in trouble. This is a nice little side quest just to save him. Phew, my life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. Got honey syrup. But yeah, powering up the jump ability might be an off-stream thing I'll do, like, later on. I'll get enough FP or something to work on that. Reach level 2. I know there's a way to max out everybody's stuff, but usually I just give Mario HP, Mallow, Gino, and Peach, I give them, oh, I thought my stuff upgraded with my, my level up. Eh, whatever. Took him out anyways. And then, I'll give Bowser the physical. But every 2 uses of jump, its damage increases by 1. This caps at 125 damage or 250 jumps. This only applies to jump, not super jump or ultra jump. Finally, the increase doesn't show in the stats screen, special menu, or anywhere. It only shows in the damage dealt to enemies. Yeah. Yeah, because there's something I gotta do, achievement-wise, for retro achievements with that. I think I gotta get it to go up by 40 damage. So I guess that's, what, 80 jumps I'm gonna have to perform? Not a big deal. We'll get it. But yeah, that was something I didn't ever know about. I just thought jump was just this generic jump, you know? It wasn't anything special. I didn't know it had that that capability though. We'll go save Toad again. Oops. Thought there was a Goomba that run out of there. He didn't do it earlier when I walked by. Like how he's just carrying Toad around. If I can reach him, there we go. Alright. And another mushroom. Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation. Got a flower tab. Great, because now we got our FP back, and we can I like how he gets dizzy if you stand on here long enough. We can get our FP built back up and use our jump ability a little more. He just lays there. It's great. I love this game. I guess he's just gonna stay back here. I thought he charged at you too if you were trying to go for that chest. When you jump, you just jiggle. No damage increase, sadly. Yeah, that's my problem too. The only damage done is just damage to me. That's all. I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna run back through this again as I level up. I'll come back and get that chest. I always wished I could fight this Lakitu though. Never could do it. Oh yeah, I forgot they're strong against that. By the way, y'all are awesome, just letting you know. Oh man, you're awesome. All of y'all are awesome. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I always get anxious before I start streaming. And I don't know why, because I enjoy doing it. But, just one of those weird things. It's like, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? You know, how am I going to be entertaining today? I don't know. I just do my thing and hope for the best. An active chat really helps with that. It does. It does. Sometimes I don't, because honestly, like in real life, I'm a quiet person. I don't really have. I have a lot to say. I just don't say a whole lot. I don't know why that is. I just, if I'm with a friend or something, that's different. But I'm kind of quiet. So to kind of be in this, streaming and like reading and talking and stuff, like I hate the sound of my voice at that. Like, I don't know why, but that's just me. Used to be, now you never shut up, just blah blah blah. I don't know, it was never, I mean I talk, but it's like people I'm like really close with, you know, I talk to. Which, and that was the thing I had to break out of my shell over the years in my profession is, you know, I'm usually one of those people that waits for somebody to engage me before I talk or say anything, and it's not like I'm not friendly or anything like that, it's just, that's just how I am. I don't know if that's like a just like being shy or something like that, but it took a bit to get out of being that way. I couldn't do it when I worked as a patrol officer. In no way. I had to break out of that quick, but we did, you know. Made it happen. Keep the circle small. Yeah, unfortunately when I moved a little over a couple of years ago now, my circle got a lot smaller. It's kind of weird that, like, you surround yourself with people you think, like, oh, you know, you're friends and all this stuff, but then it's like when you're not around to do things for people anymore, they forget about you. So, yeah. It's how it is. You want to see Nexus and Matt rage at a game? That was Mega Man 8. That's how I broke my controller. Mega Man 8 made me so mad. And I usually don't have a hard time with that game. But, that pissed me off. Oh, I missed you playing Ninja Gaiden. How did you do? I don't know how people torture themselves with that game. I know Mike Cade's still trying to do the no death run. And, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get there. But it's just like, wow, why are you putting yourself through this? It's so annoying, so difficult, you know? Yeah, I did miss that. The salt that did flow from Mega Man 8. You're proud of Mike. You gotta take some breaks. He was playing, Resident Evil last night. Alright, we're on level 3. And we learned Fire Warp, which is going to be useful. So, I know there's a trick to this to get your max stats, I think. I don't know. I'm just going to do what I usually do. I know there's like a trick, like you got to get certain ones at certain times to level up, and you get what, you get like a bonus or something. I don't know. Not much. Been tired as hell lately. Just got up from a nap. Naps are good. Yeah, my sleep has been a little crappy here lately myself, so today I actually slept decent. I went to bed last night, it was pouring down rain, And then I woke up and it was still raining, so it helped me sleep decently. Alright, I'm gonna fight this last one and then move on. I think I usually go to level 5 before I even fight the Hammer Bros. Again, it's not that there's really a reason, it's just how I do it. And I gotta get these guys to level 30 anyway, so it's like, might as well. It's an RPG, I'm gonna grind a little bit, it's just the way it is. Clocked out at 6:30 this morning, and you and your child have been keeping you up practically all week. Oh man, now that's really tough, man. Hopefully, you know, you get the sleep schedule and that routine. I think with kids, it's all about routine. Like once you get it going, they'll be okay. Mostly, doesn't always work that way, but you know. Retro Jenny, what's up? How's it going? It is good to see you. Happy Saturday. Actually got your wife to help you make a random team for Pokemon Red on your stream. You're screwed. Oh no. You know, I think I saw a post where you're talking about streaming Pokemon Red. And I'm definitely... That's the thing, like, my work schedule is just kind of... It's not too bad, but it's like I'm trying to find time throughout the day to do everything and catch up with people, and I wanted to see that stream, so hopefully I can catch it. And there was a guy I like watching on YouTube that's streaming, I think, Fire Red right now. I don't know. He's doing his own challenge with it, and I've been wanting to watch that, but I like my time and the time of the stream is not aligning for that to happen, so... RPGs are your favorite games. You just can't stream them because you don't use guides and really like to take your time and explore. I mean, even like with this game, I'm gonna take my time and just do my own pace with it. I could fly through it, but I just want to enjoy it. I want to remember everything as fresh as I can for the remake, you know? Like I said, I'm doing these retro achievements as well, so I have a lot of stuff to do. Going well. How's it going? And happy Saturday to you. I've been taking a break. You know, I thought I hadn't seen you. I catch you on Twitch like right when I go home, and I'll try to catch up like right before bed. But I don't think I've seen you on Kick lately. Maybe I've missed it. I don't know. I miss so much these days. It'll be later this afternoon, planning on releasing an edited version on YouTube. That'll be really cool, man. I'll definitely check in. Hopefully you'll still be live. I'll check that out. I love the original Pokemon, though. I do want to play through that again at some point. And I did Pokemon Yellow. I did the Nuzlocke challenge. I didn't complete it. I ended up dying at the I think the 6th gym. Is that Koga? He obliterated me. I don't even know how. I thought I had a good team. I got really lucky, and he took me out. And those were my good Pokemon. So once they were done, that was it. I had nothing. So that challenge ended. But I'd like to do that again. Just do a little something different, like tweak the challenge a little bit. But there aren't any breaks on the retro chain. Or chain. I cannot talk or read today. I don't know what it is. I know Retro Rescue had typed in earlier, like, you gotta do something daring. And I thought it was like, my glance at it is like, you gotta do something, darling. I'm like, I can't read today. As long as you get another Matachu. Oh, man. Well, I had, when I streamed it on Facebook, one of my friends, he sent a huge chunk of stars, and I ended up getting a Magikarp and evolving him to Gyarados, so I named it after him. And it was one of my favorite Pokemon, and I don't know what happened, It was something so stupid and random that happened, and he died. Like, it tore me up, and then he's upset. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know where we went wrong. Oh yeah, I was telling someone a while ago, I actually enjoyed all the other Pokemon games, even the strange experimental ones like Pokemon Channel. You know, like I said, I've played Gen 1 and 2 was what I grew up playing. I loved them. And I just kind of fell out of it after Gen 2. And, I don't know. I did go back and play Gen 4. And that was great. I did enjoy it. I need to go back and play 3. And, because I heard 3 was actually really good too. And I haven't played that. I think that was, Ruby and Sapphire, or, yeah, I think that's Gen 3. Kick be eating messages again. I don't know why it does that. And then I feel awkward because I'll retype what I sent because I didn't see it go through. I don't know. I feel like an idiot sometimes when that happens, but it is what it is. But I don't know why it's a problem. You would name Gyarados Gary Busey every time. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are Gen 3. Yeah, maybe that'll be a challenge. I don't know. I probably won't do it for a few months, but I would like to play through the Pokemon games. I know, like, I did try to get back into it with X and Y, and I really didn't like those. Sun and Moon I played, and I actually liked it. I didn't get very far because then they announced Sun and Moon Ultra, and I was so irritated by that because I just bought the regular Sun and Moon versions that I just traded them in. I didn't even finish playing them, so I don't even know. I heard it was a good one, but I didn't really get that far into it, and I was just like, whatever, I'm done. I'm just done. Serious Cow King, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I had to sit there like again. I don't know what it is with my my reading and talking today. It isn't aligned. Maybe I needed more sleep. I don't know. But thank you for the follow. But yeah, then after that, I guess Sword and Shield came out, and I didn't like it. Did not like it. It wasn't the Pokemon or anything. It was just, I hated the main characters in the game. I just couldn't stand my rival. I couldn't stand some of the characters. I was just like, this. I've gotten old. That's what it is ultimately. I'm just old. And I didn't even play the newest Pokemon games, and I feel like I'm kind of missing out on that a little bit, but I also hear about some of the negative things with it too, so I don't know. I don't think it was as bad of a game as people were making it out to be originally, but I know it's not very fine-tuned. It's a lot of glitches, and really needed some cleaning up. I think they had just rushed it out. They're rushing out too many Pokemon games too quickly. Is there a Goomba over here? Or did I already fight him? Maybe I already fought him. I don't know. I don't remember. He was mad at how short it was. Normally it takes you a week or so to get through a new game. It took you 2 days. For the newest Pokemon game? Really? Wow. Sun and Moon were the last great Pokemon games. As soon as they scrubbed the Pokedex, they dropped for me. Oh, for Sword and Shield. You know, I kind of took my time with it. So I don't remember how many hours I put into it. I did complete it. I did beat the game, but I don't know. I just wasn't happy with it. leveled up. I guess we'll go fight some Spinies and then we'll fight the Hammer Bros. You know, that was the thing, like, I was glad they did the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee for the Nintendo Switch. Because Yellow was my favorite of the Pokemon games. But I don't know. I think for me the perfect Pokemon game would have been if they combined the first and second generations and just made one big game with just those two. Like maybe throw in some extra islands for a new Pokemon from Gen 3 or something. I don't know, but I just feel like that would have been the perfect Pokemon game for me. I liked Let's Go, but I didn't like that they got rid of the Safari Zone because I always thought that was a fun thing. And then it was so like closely tied into Pokemon Go, which I was playing at that time. So Pokemon that I wasn't able to catch that were version exclusive, I just got them off Pokemon Go and transferred them. But I feel like they could have done that a different way instead of just taking away Safari Zone, because I always thought that was fun. And they did away with it. There was something else in that game too I can't remember that they did. Not sure. Gen 2 literally includes Gen 1. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the closest to perfect Pokemon games that you think you'll ever see. Really? I didn't play that. I remember when it came out. I guess I'm just gonna have to sleep and come back. I want to get level 5 before I continue, so I'm sorry I'm dragging this out. You're just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna spend our first hour in Mushroom Way. This is the last trip, I promise. Yeah, I need to play that then. I really need to play that. Because the game, I remember seeing it. This was for the DS, right? And it looked really good. Oh, you get to do all the Kanto gems after 16 badges total? Okay, yeah, I'm sold. Maybe my perfect Pokemon game is out. I just didn't know it. Yeah, Heart Gold was the best, especially with all the cool things you could do. Be warned, the cart goes for absolutely BS prices. I'm sure it does. I think I've seen it at the retro stores, but I mean, you know, we got ways to play things if we want to. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But, yeah. Oh, like triple digits? Really? Is it that expensive? Man. Let me look it up real quick. Let me see what it's going for. I got Game Eye. I love this app. That's how I keep up with my stuff. Yeah, they're saying right now the game itself is 107. If it's complete in box, it's about 160. Yeah, I got a copy of, I don't think I had gold or silver. I think I went straight to Pokemon Crystal. And I was looking and that game skyrocketed, and they're saying that's worth about $150 right now. I think I just have the game in the manual. I don't have, like, the box or anything, and it's like that much money. It's insane. You bought a broken PSP worth something rattling inside. There was a copy of Heart Gold in the disc. Are you serious, dude? Craziest buy ever made so far. That's awesome though. Now the last thing I got that was kind of pricey was I finally got my copy of Mega Man 7 for Super Nintendo, and yeah, it wasn't bad. It was actually a decent price. For what it usually goes for, but yeah, it was still a lot, still expensive. But yeah, I'm looking for Pokemon Red. I can easily get it, but I don't really want to pay $60 for the game if I ain't got to. Usually, I got friends that do like yard sales, garage sales, and stuff, and I just give them a list of games I'm looking for. And for the most part with stuff like that, they're pretty good at finding things, and I can get it for like, you know, 10, 20 bucks or whatever. Like nowhere near what you're getting it off of, like, you know, the retro stores or eBay. You know, they always do me good. And I don't mind paying them a little extra for their troubles and stuff, so I think that's what I'm going to do with Pokemon Red. And I'm pretty sure they found Soul Silver and Heart Gold before, so I'm going to try to get them to hunt for that for me. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I didn't know they did that, though, with Kanto, like, part of the game as well. That's pretty cool. Because I did play a little bit of the Game Boy Advance, what was it, Fire Red and Leaf Green? I did play a little bit of that. But, yeah, I didn't really move on with it with the DS, so I feel like I missed out then. What did I got? I got the Switch version of Diamond and Pearl. That's how I ended up playing that. Was through the Switch remake, which I thought was pretty good. I did like it. You have every single version of every Pokemon game. Oh man, I thought you were talking about, like, you know, the originals and stuff. Dude, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's funny because, like, a lot of games I grew up with, I kept. But then there's a handful of games that somehow, some way, I lost them. And I'm one of those people, like, I'm pretty good with keeping up with stuff. But evidently not good enough. So, I don't know. Pokemon Yellow surprisingly was one of the games I couldn't find, so I had to go look for that somewhere and buy it. I really hated that, but I don't know what happened to my my actual copy. Oh, your wife just came home. She says hi. Tell her I said hey. Hope her day's been good. You always get both versions when they come out. That's... I don't know. Like, if I could go back in time, you know, to the Game Boy days, I would have done that. I didn't have money then, though. I didn't have a job then, so it wouldn't have worked out well. But I was lucky enough. I think I had Blue, and then I got Yellow. And, but Blue was the first one I played. I don't even remember how I got Pokemon Yellow. I don't know if that was a thing, like I had, you know, mowed yards or something like that. My 10-year-old ass out there trying to mow yards to make enough money to buy Pokemon Yellow or whatever, whatever I wanted to get at the time. I was a hustler back in. I had video games to buy. I think the top 3 games you had for the N64 days were Mario Party 2, Donkey Kong 64, and Pokemon Stadium. It was fun. Yeah, I can agree with that. I really enjoyed those. My favorite was Banjo-Kazooie. That's my top favorite, but I did love Donkey Kong 64. The Retro Jenny was streaming that not too long ago, and I've forgotten, like, all the frustrating things of that game, you know. Shadow Closer Stream, what is up? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. How's it going? Welcome in. Appreciate the raid. Anna, what's up? I see you lurking. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Saturday. You loved all the 64 collection games. You know, I do love them, but to me, I don't know, the Super Nintendo era was my golden era, so anything after that, it's just kind of weird for me. I don't know how to explain it. It's not bad, it's just different. Things changed with the Nintendo 64, you know? But that's just me. That's just old man Matt talking. So... Oddly enough, you never played Banjo growing up. That's a good one. If you love Donkey Kong 64, you'll love Banjo-Kazooie. Those are really good games. They're well done. Going well for Saturday. Hope you're doing well too, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you again for the raid and for everybody coming in. We're just chilling. We're just playing Super Mario RPG before the remake. So I'm just doing a little bit of grinding, talking. We're talking about Pokemon though. But I really appreciate that. It means a lot when y'all raid and hang out and all that good stuff. You want to go back in time as an adult and buy the retro game stuff you wanted to bring back with the present? If only we could do that. If only. So basically cheating, yeah. I just watched the second season of Loki, the first episode, and that's what makes me think about time travel. Like, man, that'd be just so cool if I could just go back in time and adjust things or whatever. Like just have the what I know now and take it back with me. Oh jeez, we'd all probably be trying to take over the world or something. I don't know. Not saying that's out of the realm of possibilities if it were me, but Pokemon talking, you wasn't here. Yeah, we were just talking. Well, I didn't know Soul Silver and Heart Gold had Gen 1 included with it, because I was just saying, like, if they had made a game with Gen 1 and Gen 2 all in one big game, I'd be all about that. And I didn't know that that's been done already. Like, I've been missing out. There's plenty to talk about. It really is. It really is. Banjo was a hot topic in class growing up. All those little mysteries and the ice key and stuff were crazy. Sadly, never got to be realized. Yeah, I will say with the Xbox collection that they did, the Rare collection, they at least let you collect all those things. And I don't remember if you got like a little reward or not. I think if you carried them over to Banjo-Tooie, you got something. But I think you unlocked like the dragon transformation or something like that if you were able to find everything. It was pretty cool though. They at least did a little something. Let me sell a mint condition Super Mario Brothers game and get rich, dude. Like, I remember going into my retro game store and they had just got a. I don't remember if it came from like a storage unit or something, but it was a sealed copy of Super Mario 64. And ironically enough, because we were talking about it, I was talking to the store owner about it, but within that month, I think one had went to auction and was like $10,000. And it's like, why would you pay 10 grand for a sealed copy of Super Mario 64? Like, it's just, I don't know. I like having a display of games. But they're games that I play, they're my games. Or games that I, rented at one time or just, really had a connection with that I wanted to actually purchase the physical copy, But to buy a game for that much money and not do anything with it, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. If you got that kind of money and want to do that, that's cool. To each their own. I don't know. But yeah, wasn't it, I think it was a story too, like the original Super Mario Brothers, they had a sealed copy of that. That went for like 6 figures or something, I don't know. I don't even know why. I think that's the thing, it's like no reason for it, it's just what it went for. But you'll be glad to entertain it. I mean, yeah, hey, if I'm gonna make that kind of money, sure. Why not? Gen 9 is very chaotic. Current game, at least. You hate to cut it short, but you do gotta eat and got some cleaning to do. Have a great stream, Matt. Dude, I appreciate it. Thanks again for the raid, hanging out. And I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope to catch up with you soon, for sure. Try to hang out with everybody, but between work and life and trying to get stuff done, it's really hard sometimes to catch up, hang out. You did see the graded sealed copy of Pokemon Yellow that the airport cut open. Oh no. Oh yeah, I remember reading about that. And I can't, because I was like, why did they do that? There's no reason to have to cut it open like that. And I was trying to figure out what the reasoning was, but I don't think there really was a reasoning for it. Dude, I hope it was insured. That's all I can say. It's heartbreaking, though. I'd have been mad about that. That's why I don't fly anywhere. I just drive. I don't care. If I gotta drive across the ocean to go to Japan, that's just how it's gonna have to be. I just don't care to fly. Oh, never buy a sealed copy of a game with a battery. Eventually the battery will fail and ruin everything. Yeah. That's the big problem with all these games now. You know, the batteries fail, and honestly, to me at least, it's a hassle to open every one of these games up and try to replace the battery, and you know, then you got to do it again after another 20 or so years, and I don't know. I know a couple of the Pokemon games that I bought. The shop that I bought them from, they actually just replace the batteries in them themselves. They just automatically do it. So it's really nice, but yeah, I mean, it is easy to replace. It's just you gotta do that for all of them, and yeah, I don't know. It's just work. It's work. All right, we're gonna go fight the Hammer Bro. It's been a little while. I've just been talking about Pokemon and games, and Mario's just battling it out with everybody. Hey, you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. Mario, better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. Now you got my hammer angry. Shouldn't have done that. Nice. Now I'm like overpowered. Overpowered Mario. But yeah, that's the sad thing with the games, you know, getting older, the batteries and stuff. And honestly, that's like something I never really thought about growing up. I don't guess many of us did, but just things like that going bad, and you can't keep your save data or anything. Like, it sucks, man. Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. Mushroom Kingdom's just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where did this hammer come from? Hey, you know what this is? It's a hammer, Toad. We've well established that. Has the Hammer Bros insignia on it. No one stands a chance when you whomp them with this. You never know, it might come in handy. Let's get a move on. I'll see you in Mushroom Kingdom. I love that Toad has, like, somewhat of a role in this, you know? Oh, gotta cut the yard, be back later. Good luck to you. We had a lot of rain this morning. That's, I knew they were calling for it. That's why I ended up mowing the yard the other day. But, you know what? I'm gonna work on my jump. Try to get that powered up while I'm here, and since I got a flower tab. It's so dry there, you need rain. Yeah, I figured y'all were getting some rain too. Yeah, I went and did it Wednesday or Thursday morning, one of the mornings. And it sucks because I only had time to do it like first thing in the morning. So of course there's like dew on the ground and lawnmower was clogging up. It's not fun. Yard work is not fun, I'll tell you. But thanks for hanging out. I hope you're able to get it done quick. Not too much of a hassle. Oh, now I don't want to throw anything else out. Okay. Alright, whatever. Be that way. Haven't seen Princess Toadstool lately. What? Bowser's got her again? Don't seem so surprised. Yeah, whatever. Whatever's going on there. All I do is cook and clean. Hey Mario, my brother's waiting for you upstairs. Alright, cool. I like talking to everybody in these towns. 1, 2, 3. Think if I practice enough, I'll jump as high as you, Mario? Sure. Yay! It's just funny. This game just has so much, like, charm to it. Now, I know that there's a hidden chest in the castle I gotta get, and this is the only time I get it, so... That horrible crocodile, and wearing crocodile skin shoes, no less. Has he no shame? Got the invisible NPC back there to talk to. Hey Mario, look what you're standing in. Haha, gotcha. Hey, did you see a crocodile around here? He talks like a mobster wannabe. I'm sure he's up to no good. Hey, wait a sec, my wallet's gone. Oof. Hey, say Mario, guess what? Rainy isn't just a friend anymore, we're getting married. I guess that's how you say her name. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I've always read it in my head. Do you happen to know of a good wedding chapel? Hope my grandchild turns out to be just like the princess. Yeah, getting kidnapped all the time. That's a great thing to be. Let's say you and I get hitched in a few years, okay? Just give me time to grow into my mother's wedding dress. That's so weird. That's so awkward. I don't expect that one to to make it in the remake. I don't know. It's so nice to see our young ones having a good time. Yep. Something like that. A lot of creepy looking thugs have been sneaking into town. Not on my watch. Mario, what a pleasant surprise. One of Frogfucius's grandchildren is running errands in town today. I haven't seen him though. Oh, you're here to shop? What are you looking for? I need to sell some of these mushrooms. Keep 3 of them. Just buy everything. Also found out like you could do this on his whatever it is shelf. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get off there this minute. There's a couple of hidden chests down here. I order you to stand before me. Now I order you to jump. In this world, there are things called hidden treasures. Use your awesome jumping ability to look for them. Bossy. You know, I think I landed like right up against that that chest when I did that. There it is. It disappeared. There we go. Got them both. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Don't talk to me now. Alright. It's not like I'm always sleeping. Let's move on with our overpowered level 5 self. Hopefully I can make this jump right so I can get this chest, because this is the only time I can do it. Mario, hurry, the Chancellor awaits. Mario, there you are. I'll tell the Chancellor you're here. I'll wait for you down the hallway. I hate that that chest right there is like so particular, it's the only time you can get it. But we got it. I guess the only weird one that's like that, though. Princess hasn't returned yet. Can you imagine how the Chancellor must feel? Got an achievement. Error forwarding the achievement. I wonder what that's about. Hey there, what do you think you're doing? I'll give you this in exchange. Just leave everything where it was. Got a mushroom. That's pretty funny, though. I wonder if that took my achievement. Now I'm gonna have to look at this real quick. I'm gonna be kind of upset if it cheated me out of that. Yeah, didn't take it. See, I don't know. I might have to restart it, because I don't want to lose that, but then I gotta jump on Toad again and make sure I do that right. Hey there, what do you think you're doing? I'll give you this in exchange. Just leave everything where it was. Well, that's interesting. I think the Retro Achievement site is down today. It's something that's been running really sluggish, and now it's saying server error, so they must have something going on. It just sucks that I did this and it didn't take. You want pizza? Pizza would be great. I was craving it, but I ended up breaking like a cheat day and just getting McDonald's for breakfast. Well, it ended up being lunch, but originally I wanted breakfast, so. That's just how it goes. The Vault Guard better not be goofing off while I'm cleaning the guest room. Didn't look like he's goofing off. Guarding the treasure room. Sorry, but you'll have to have the Chancellor's permission to pass. So you had brunch. Yes. That's what it was. It was my Big Mac brunch. Anyway, Toad's like sitting there waiting on me. I'm here, Toad. Sir, Mario has arrived. But yeah, I was really wanting breakfast, but I might try to get breakfast tomorrow. Mario, thank goodness you're here. We heard an explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Just kind of weird to say when you think about it, but anyways. Excuse me, where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this? For some reason in my mind, Chancellor always has Adam West's voice in my head. I don't know why. If y'all had watched, it was a Super Mario RPG playthrough on YouTube, but they did like different Family Guy characters voices for the series. It's really funny, and I think they might have used Adam West's voice for him in that as well. But I've always had that in my head though. I don't know why. Spores alive! You're telling me that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind, it'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Toadstool. I love charades. Callie's going well, enjoying your time here. That's good. I hope you get plenty of time to chill out, all that good stuff. It takes a while to fly over there. I think it's like 6 hours or something. And then of course you got the time change too. It's not easy to get used to. Egad, the keep is unassailable? What awful power is at work here? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please save our dear princess. Mario! I almost forgot. This may not help you, but why don't you take it along? Got a map that we'll not really use. Mario! Poor Mario. Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The Vault Guard will assist you. Alright. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah, it's 11:30 a.m. here. Not even noon. Yeah, it's 2:30 right now, so... Useless map. Doesn't even help at all. I mean, I guess it's cool to look at, but... I mean, you know... That was one thing with the remake. If you look at their world map, Star Hill, in the new game they have them pushing it a little more to the west. That was definitely one of the changes. And I think they got Yoster's Isle moved a little further east. I don't remember exactly. I could be wrong about that. I'm trying to remember that and look at this. I mean, it's a cool map, you know, don't get me wrong. It's just, you honestly don't need it. Next month, finally. I know, man, I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. Mario, the Chancellor has filled me in. Come, let me show you around. Help yourself to the treasures. They got a lot of treasures. They're holding out on me. Hopefully that ain't all they got in the kingdom. This is a coin. The small ones are worth 1. The large ones are worth 10. This one's a 10. This is a flower. The more you gather, the more flower points you'll have in battle. Find them. This mushroom will restore your hit points and flower points. Unfortunately, mushrooms you find as items only restore your HP. So beware. Do you know about flower points? Yep. You sure got your act together, Mario. Yeah, I knew when they announced the new Mario RPG. I was like, I gotta stream the original. I gotta do it. So, here we are, finally doing it. And it's been a while. Like I said, I last streamed it on Facebook. I think it might have been my first year streaming. I did that probably around September, I think. It was a lot of fun, but that was the last time I played this as well. So, come back here. Good old Mallow. All the donuts. All of them. Dude, I could put down some donuts. Come back here. Such a weak jump. I wouldn't even have tried it. Oh no, that reptile stole my grandpa's coin. Boo-hoo. Sniffle. I can't cry. Big boys don't cry. It's just not fair. Such is life, Mallow. Such is life. What am I gonna do? You know, I find it funny. Like, I really like this rain effect. But this is the only time they use it. Well, I guess they use it briefly in Nimbus Land, but it'd have been cool just to have a level where it's raining. I don't know. I feel like this was something cool they could have done and wasn't used. Rain or shine, I shall fulfill my duty. Horrible crocodile. We already talked to him. Exactly, life isn't fair. Don't know what that reptile's up to, but man, can he jump. It was that reptile. He's the one who stole my wallet, but I let him get away. Rain or shine, I stand watch, but this is getting ridiculous. I wonder who that mysterious person is that we never see talk to in the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know. I mean, I guess it really isn't a character. It's just something that triggers dialogue, but I don't know. I just always assumed it was a mushroom person. Who knows, though? Who knows what it was intended for? Yes. Gee, you're soaking wet, aren't you? Mario's like, yeah. You've never seen or heard of this game before? You're digging the graphics in this game? So the Super Mario RPG remake, it's this game. This is what they're remaking, so... yeah, dude, you're in for a treat. It's such a great game. I'm alright now. Sorry, there's nothing like a good cry. But why was I crying? There was some reason. Mallow, you're soaking wet, Mario. Nah, I'm dry. What rain? Mario just shakes his head like, yeah, my grandpa asked me to buy some things for him here. When I stopped in the town, that croc stopped me. Oh yeah, he took it from me. He stole my coin. I chased him, but he's way too fast. Mario, let's see how you're going to take care of Bowser. Wow, he doesn't stand a chance. Such a random dialogue. Wow, you're the Mario? I know all about you. I've got more jump in you than a box of frogs. I'm Mallow from Tadpole Pond. I'm a frog, but can you believe it? I can't even jump. Embarrassing, huh? How about it, Mario? Will you help me catch that filthy thief? I'm a little busy. The young frog Mallow, who doesn't look at all like a frog, joins Mario in his quest. Well, I guess we can equip Mallow. We don't have a weapon for him right now, but I'll definitely give him some pants, because we don't want him to walk around naked, and I'll give him the antidote pin, just because. RPGs are hard to stream for sure, but amazing games to play. They really are. I mean, you know, I guess for me, I just feel like I'm boring when I play these games, but I don't know. I mean, I'm chill anyway, so it's not really anything different. They are. I mean, it's just, I guess for me, it's got to be a game that I really want to watch to be played, because it does take time. Like, I mean, look, I just spent almost an hour in Mushroom Way just grinding. I didn't need to. It's just what I did, you know? But, I have fun with it. I like it. I just know it's probably not everybody's cup of tea. You agree, love RPGs. Still wish we could see Mallow or Geno in another game. I'm telling you, I think if this remake sells really well, and I think it will, we got a good chance of seeing a sequel, I believe. And I really hope we do. I hope we get that. Hey, Mallow, what kept you? I was starting to worry. Wait until you hear this. You see... Wait, I've already heard. Old Frog Fuchsius told me. He seems to know everything. Hold on. Listen! The truth of the matter is, well, the coin was stolen. What? Well, if that's the case, I guess we can't trade then. What a shame. Oh, but there's no need to worry. Mario here will help us out. That's so. Well, if Mario's on your team, you'll have that coin back in a jiffy. Not so fast. Take this with you. You'll probably need it. Get our free pick-me-up. One thing I will like say about this game is when it comes to items, things like the pick-me-up, I kind of wish they had used like common Mario items, you know, like a one-up mushroom or something. I mean, I know it's just kind of like just one of those goofy little things. That's just my opinion, but oh well. Mario, I have something to report, sir. I saw him. He's here somewhere. He just zoomed past me a second ago. Did you see him? Did he look something like this? Why, yeah, exactly. He's the one that took my coin. Why didn't you stop him? Because I forgot my bazooka at home. Sheesh, give me a break here. Toads carry bazookas. Come back here. Oh, Har. Yous mugs will never catch me. A snail could outrun you morons. Later. That's him. Hurry, Mario. Let's get him. I'll remain here on the lookout. You do that. There he is. He's probably stashed it in that bag. Let's nab him. Are you trying to tell me? Go home to mommy before you get hurt, kid. Yeah, get some if I can hit the Goomba. Jeez. One thing I like about Milo is having this Thunderbolt. Just wipe out all the enemies with that. I really don't even need Mario to attack. Just let Mallow do all the work. I think I have one hidden chest here to find. That's one thing you never did, was find all the hidden chests. I think I've found them all at least once. But again, that's another retro achievement I gotta have, so I really want this playthrough to kind of go over everything. Hopefully I can remember everything. I know the two achievements I'm probably gonna have the most trouble with is I gotta get 100 coins at the river minigame, and I gotta get 100 super jumps. I've only managed to get 30 super jumps, and that was only once or twice, so it's gonna be that's gonna be a tough challenge. Couldn't jump to save your life, kid, so I guess this is goodbye. When you do the remaster, that's your goal. Get all the hidden chests and super jumps. It's a tough challenge, all those super jumps. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, jumping ought to be easy, but for some reason I just I struggle with that. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's all good. Max HP already. Like I say, this just isn't a hard game. and it just concerns me a little bit with some of the new abilities and stuff that, you know, having that extra punch in your attacks and doing team attacks. And I mean, it's really cool. I don't want it to make this game even more easier, you know. So I'm hoping it all kind of balances out. I would think it would, but, you know. Once again. That's just my take, my concern. Mallow's leveled up. HP Rain. Sure, there's nothing else around. You're curious to see how they will do the secret Helix battle. That was a tough battle. Yeah, it's going to be in the game. I was kind of curious because I was like, you know, they're probably going to do a different enemy or something. But it looks like they're keeping Helix in the game, so... his dialogue is a little bit different from what they gave us there in North America versus the Japanese dialogue. Because what I gather, the whole thing was that he's a 2D sprite in a 3D environment, and that's kind of his conversation with Mario when you get ready to fight him, of what's better, the 2D or 3D, you know, kind of thing. So I hope they kind of clear that up, because in this game it's just he's traveling through and wants to fight the strongest warrior, but it's supposed to be a little more comical than that. And so there's our hidden chest. We got it. But yeah, I'm hoping that they'll tweak that a little bit, but it's not a big deal or anything. It was just something fun that I learned about the game. Oh, you're a persistent bugger, but I'm 100 miles ahead of you. Look, all these enemies trying to hide and jump me. But yeah, if you get the lazy shell and then go fight them, you usually don't have too hard of a time. It's a lengthy battle though, but at that point I just focus on him instead of the crystals, and it's one of those things, like, you don't have to beat the crystals, you just have to beat him. So once he's defeated in that battle, the crystals break apart and you win. It's just that they got so many attacks, and I usually give the lazy shell to Peach anyways, so she has that armor, and because all she's really going to be good for at that point is reviving everybody and healing, so I just give it to her, and makes everything pretty easy. Guess I ought to still be using Mario's jump because I haven't been powering that up like I've wanted to. Fighting the crystals does make the battle longer, but makes it easier after each one is defeated. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. I used to do it that way, And then I finally was just like, well, you don't need to do it that way with the lazy shell, so you might as well just go for him. Never went straight for Culex only. Might try that on the remaster. They might tweak that battle in the remaster though too. We really don't know what to expect as far as those little things go, so we'll see. Give it up already. That treasure box is tempting, but now is not the time. Well, I disagree with you, buddy. Got one level up. This is Mario. Thought it was going to be Mallow again. There's our super jump. There we go. Got all that. Yeah, another achievement I gotta do is I think it's in the pipe vault. When you go to Yoster's Isle, there's a Shy Ranger there, and he always runs away before I can do anything. And one of the achievements is to beat one before he runs. So I guess I gotta get like the somebody with a lot of speed. I think I'm gonna have to get the feather from Dodo in Nimbus Land, and then go hunt the Shy Ranger down. Hopefully I can beat him. I've never fought one before. They always run, so that'll be something new. There's another achievement in here I gotta do I haven't done before, where I can go to Land's End before I'm supposed to. So we'll see how that works out. I never thought to do it. I'll show it to y'all when we get to Kirasaur's, but pretty cool stuff. Stuff I really didn't pay attention to. Lifting Dude, what's up, man? Let's go. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Got Mallow leveled up again. Dead end, and they won't give up. I'll just have to hide. He's gone into hiding. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him and catch him. Finally got to see you live again. I know, dude, it's been a little while, but it's been good. I know you've been busy with traveling and stuff, so. What's this? You fools couldn't chase down a pumpkin. Just trying to fight all these enemies. But hope your day's been good, man. I hope you had a good weekend so far and all that good stuff. You get a chance to relax a little bit, because I know you've been busy. I'm super busy. I think that box near the beginning had a mushroom in it, so I'll recharge that here shortly. Just waiting for an open house. I hear you, man. Hope it all works out, dude. I really do. It's a lot of patience. I remember it took me about a year to find where I got what I got now, and it was incredibly frustrating, but it worked out for the best, even though it took a while, and the housing market was just ridiculous. Is still ridiculous, but I'm telling you, the patience paid off for real. It worked out, so definitely hang in there. I will use a honey syrup. I'm always stingy with my items. Like I just keep my items and I never use them. And then It's like, why are you like that, Matt? I'm like that with all RPGs, though. I just keep all the items. We already got a place just playing the waiting game. Oh, dude, that's good then. That's good. So, yes, it's about patience. Patience and planning. I know, couldn't chase down a pumpkin. I got you. Got you. Save all the items, and some you'll never even use after saving those items. I sell a lot of my stuff. I kind of wish they'd give you more than 999 coins, but you know, it's whatever. Because honestly, like in this game, I save up so I can buy all these fireworks at the end of the game. So they're like 500 coins each. So I just stock up. I'm pretty sure the fireworks max out probably around 10 or something, but I don't know. I just buy so many that the fireworks show at the end of the game takes a little while. Alright, I guess we'll go fight Croco here. Where'd he run to? There he is. We're not doing a good job. There we go. Your eyes are much faster than your feet. At this rate, it'll take you 100 more years to catch me. Your eyes are much faster than your feet. At this rate, it'll take you 50 more years to catch me. You again? This is getting old. I'll still take you. Enough. You got me fair and square. I'll give you back your coin. What? Did you really believe me? I was lying. Oh, those are used for the end parade? You never knew that. Yeah, so depending on how many fireworks you buy, you get the mushroom, fire flower, and the star, but you max out at the star. I don't know, I have to look that up. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. It's either 5 or 8. But that's how many sets of fireworks you gotta buy to get that. Ouch! Croco's dousing a tailfire. Ain't gonna take us long to beat him. One. That's all I did. One. Weird mushroom. Of course he's gonna recover now. I love all the Mario emotes. Mario RPG emotes. I guess we should be able to beat him in a couple more attacks. It just stinks Mallow's so weak. Yep, there we go. Give me back my coin, or I'll belt you again. Ouch! Gonna pay you back in spades, kid. Go on, take back your grubby old coin. Adios, amigos. Alright. We got it back. All that for a frog coin. Thank y'all for the GGs. That was fun. Took us 2 hours to get to this point just because we've been dicking around the whole time. Hell yeah, we did it. We got Grandpa's coin back. I can finish my errand now. Hey, look at this. That Croco guy left a wallet. Going back to the shop at Mushroom Kingdom. Are you coming? Was watching from the Kick app but couldn't comment. Oh no. Okay, our achievements are working again. Good. Hopefully that other one gets fixed, because I don't want to be cheated out of that and have to redo stuff. Yeah, I don't know, the Kick app's been kind of funky with, like, you can try to comment and then it just goes away. I'm on it a lot. I'll just listen in at work while I'm working on stuff if I'm at my office, and sometimes I'll type and I have the same problem, it just doesn't take the comment. And I hate it when it's like a paragraph of something because somebody asks you to explain something or you're telling a story or whatever. And then you gotta type the whole damn thing over again. It's so annoying. Wait, you can get achievements in this game? I'm playing it through RetroArch. You can set up an account for retro achievements through that. And yeah, that's what I've been doing with a lot of the retro games that I play. I was originally playing them on Switch, and I saw that a lot of the guys on Kick were doing retro achievements. I'm like, dude, that'd be a lot of fun. So I started doing that too. And I've really enjoyed it. I mean, I love playing these games, but it's nice to have a little something extra to do while you play it. So it's been a lot of fun. I need to master a game though. I've yet to master anything yet. I'd like to do it with this, but this one's going to be a tough game, so it's going to take some time. Back at the Mushroom Kingdom during all this. Surprise! Yeah. I gotta go to the Mushroom Kingdom again a few times though. Throughout this game. Alright. I'm gonna go to Mario's pad real quick so I can get my free sleep. Charge up my FP since I used it all. But I'm gonna try to go and do everything I can do in this game, so... Yeah, free sleep! Why pay for sleep when you can get it for free at Mario's pad? I'm not even sure if the inn charges you during this phase to sleep. I think actually you can go in the castle and the grandma or whoever she is will help you. She'll like heal you instead. That's what I do. That's the way to do it. And I gotta fight all these Shy Guys. So. I usually leave him up to Milo. Try to get his Thunderbolt ability built up so he should be able to one-hit all these guys. Thanks, Mario. I'll continue to stand watch. But now everyone seems suspicious. By the way, look what I found. 110 coins. Thanks, Toad. Please leave the correct amount of money for items. Let me sell some items. I got too many mushrooms. I really need them. Oh, I forgot I had a flower tab. I'll save that. I think I'm gonna buy a couple of honey syrups just in case. Excuse me? You want to what? How can you shop at a time like this? Just take what you want and leave some money behind. Mallow is perfect for this part with his thunder attack. It's overpowered. I love it though. This is another area I grind up at the beginning of the game, so... I'm sorry. I do a lot of grinding in Mario RPG. You don't really need to, but I do it. That's just how I've always done it. That was too darn close. Thanks for the hand, Mario. Hey, that's the wallet the crocodile swiped from me. Can I have it back? Sure. Thank you so much. Here, I'll give you this as a reward. Go on. Take it. Got another flower tab. Yeah, I remember I had his wallet. I forgot to return it to him, and then I'm like late in the game, and I was like, whatever, and ended up selling his wallet, so the poor Toad never got his wallet back. It's scary outside, so let's play indoors, alright? But I want to play outside. Oh, wow. It's usually my response to things. You sold the wallet. Oops. Yeah, I did. I did. I don't even know why. I don't know. It didn't even matter. That's just what I did, though. Hey, Mario, look what you're standing in. Ah, gotcha. I like how he's like hitting the house and the whole house is shaking. Found the perfect place for a wedding, but now we're all stuck inside. Yeah, she's right. I guess we can put it off until things cool down around here. So I like it when it gives me 3 of these, I think they're called shysters. Just makes it more productive instead of fighting 2 of them. And Mallow leveled up to 5. Some good news. There are things in our kitchen. Help! Look, scary things. Get rid of them. Hope my little brother is okay. They just left him. Just left him in his room. It's funny that you actually get to fight enemies in a house. I think this is the only setting where you get to see the mushroom house inside, like as a battle sequence. I think the only other ones you see is like in Monstro Town. Not that it's like a big deal or groundbreaking or anything. I just thought it was kind of cool if they did that. Thanks, Mario. But what about my son upstairs? Oops, I forgot all about him. That's great parenting there, guy. As he cowers here in the corner. I'm scared. They're just jumping. They're just having a good time. Boing, boing, boing. Now this guy can jump. Really, thank you so much for everything. Here's a little token of my appreciation. Another flower tab. We got 3 of them right now. You're going to grow up to be just like Mario, you hear? Yeah. use one. I like having them because they at least put your flower points back up, so I can do my jump grind and then you know, just heal. Great parenting in Mario RPG. Yeah, everything's back to normal now. I just like seeing what everybody's got to say. It's not important. I just do it. Help the people in the castle. They just might help you. They might. Shaster's just coming out, and Mario's like standing right there at the door looking at him. So creepy. Mario, what are you doing? I need to be practicing my super jump, but I don't even know if that's gonna work out well for us or not. I do have a way of more or less working on this one right now. Yeah, it's like, where's Toad? Let me save Toad again. And some of the names of these attacks are kind of weird too. I don't know if I was like a translation error or what, but like I said, I think if there's anything to critique with it, major things, I would say I wish Luigi had more of a role in the game. I think some of the enemy names, items, item names, attack names, like stuff like that could have been tweaked. I'm sure they will in the remake. Now that was really scary. Everyone's hiding in the princess's bedroom. I and some others couldn't escape in time. I hope no one got hurt. I'm gonna go this way first. The Vault Guard. I come here to save him, and he runs into the next room. Well, so much for him. Yeah. Screw that guy. I'll let Mallow do this. Mario's level 7. Completely overpowered in this game at this point. And we can cheat our way here. Get some more stuff. Always like that. That sus Vault Guard running away. Yeah, I think he's hiding in here. Let's save him. Never mind that. Guess what I found? It's a gold coin. A gold coin, and it's all mine. Mario's like, whatever. Oh, I found this in the cellar. Here, you can have it. Got a wake-up pin. You know what? I think I'm gonna give that to Mallow. That'll be useful. I guard the vault. No one takes our treasure. Hate to inform you, sir, but I just cleaned you out, so good luck. Good luck to you. I'm gonna fight these two shysters in here, and then I'll head on to the bedroom, I guess. Mario just took your treasure. Way to do your job. Yeah, I think there's 3 different instances in the game where you can go to the vault and take items. Alright, got them out of the way. The attack power is definitely getting up there with my jump. Slowly. I think I'll have to do 80 jumps total to get the achievement I'm looking for, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm too scared to pass by them. You only know of 2 times. I didn't know there was a 3rd to get into the vault. For some reason, I thought you could get into it after you rescued Peach, but it could just be 2 times. I don't clearly remember, but for some reason, I want to say I got in there 3 times and got items. Probably just practice our super jump for the boss on this one, because I think that's his weakness anyway. Saved by Mario again. How could I ever thank you enough? Toad, at this rate, you can't. You just can't. Use our last flower tab. Max that out. Fight some more enemies. Trapped again. If there's anything up here I can get into. Messed up my jump. Not so fast, pal. Look at him. Can't even bounce. Hey, maybe we could bounce on his head. Maybe I can bounce on your head. Yeah, it doesn't take us long as far as FP goes to build that up. We usually get to max FP a little over halfway through the game, I think. It doesn't take long. Saved by Mario again. How could I ever thank you enough? Well, we've established that you can't. Well, I know I can heal in there, so I'm gonna fight a few more of these guys just to max out my jump. Get the most out of it. I don't know if I'm close to leveling up again or not. I figure Mallow probably is, but I don't know. $22. That was a lot better than the first time around. And we were kind of close to 30, so... you're in one piece. Thanks to Mario, of course. Saved by Mario again. How could I ever thank you enough? Oh no, the Chancellor's still in the throne room. What? That's terrible. But with Mario around, we're safe, right? I wouldn't be so sure. There we go now. Hey, wait, hang on for a sec, okay? Please take this. The princess will be happy to know you have something of hers. Got a flower tab. Good luck, Mario. Give 'em heck. What are those things out there anyway? Oh no, the Chancellor's still in the throne room. You may not sleep in the princess's bed. Have you no manners? And I'm healed. I'm scared. For the third time, Toad, it's already established. You can't. I actually said this once. I wouldn't be too sure just to see what happens. I think they just get depressed and you don't get the flower tab. Alright, so we saved. Donkey Kong is such a good game. It really is. I did my very first stream on Kick was Super Mario Bros. 3. Unfortunately, I didn't have it set with YouTube yet, so it's kind of a lost episode right now. I still have it, but I'm going to have to cut it up and upload it to YouTube myself. And then I did Super Mario World, and then I played the Donkey Kong Country trilogy. And I had a lot of fun with it, but got on my nerves a little bit too. 2 and 3 they just get difficult. But they're really good games. And then Mega Man games, which also causes rage. Yeah, I got a little extra mad at those. I definitely had the worst time with 3 and 8, apparently. I don't understand, because 8's been a good game. And I don't remember having much trouble with 8 any other time, but I think, and that's the excuse I'm going to stick with, is the Saturn version is a little difficult. It's a little harder than the PlayStation. So I'm going to stick to that excuse. Two is fun, but 3 is extra for no reason. You know, that's the thing, like, I would switch back and forth between 2 and 3, because I like them both. I like 2 a lot, I like the theme of 2 a lot better, but 3 is a beautiful game, and I struggle because there's times I'll say, you know, DKC 2 is my favorite, and then I'll say 3 is my favorite, but you know, I had a decent time playing through 2, and then when I switched to 3, I was so mad. Like, the game got on my nerves so bad. Yeah, there we go. Mallow is leveled up now, so let's use our flower tab, and we're good to go. Let's take on the boss. Let's get our first star piece. That's your story. Where do you think everyone went? Well, gang, looks like we have ourselves a new home. We can bounce around all day long, and there's no one here who can stand in our way. Yahoo! Let's bounce the night away. I agree. Let's do it. Mario likes jumping too. Then everybody stops jumping. The burning rope levels are the best in DKC3. You know, that's the thing. They put a lot of creative levels in Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm not saying that the others didn't, but I feel like they experimented a little more with the third one than the others. Not so fast, pal. Look at him. Can't even bounce. Hey, maybe we could bounce on his head. That didn't work out. Listen up, gang. These guys are going to put a stop to our party. Are we happy about this? You're asking for it. Oh, you're going to get it. You picked the wrong people to not bounce with, bub. How about a fat lip to go with that ugly mustache? Oh, here we go. Man, why am I messing this up? Max stunned. You like this boss battle theme better? Yeah, it's a good theme. Yeah, let's see what he's got to say. Boing, boing, boing. I love that duck emote, the dancing duck. I like the cat too, but the duck one, I've been using that one a little bit too in other streams. Oh my gosh, that one's even better. That is great. My Mega Man one though, I love my my Mega Man one, the dancing Mega Man. That was a fun one to animate. It hardly did anything. Alright. Still. I'm really trying to get at least 30. There goes the boss. I love the Charmander one too. That's a funny one. I was trying to animate a Bulbasaur so I can at least have a couple of Pokemon emotes in my chat. I had a hard time trying to design that one where it looked decent. Thank you for the GGs. And Ditto. I forget Ditto's one too. Threw a tomato. Thanks for the tomato. Thanks, Jose. I need to do more stuff for the shop. I just hadn't worked on anything yet. Matt gets the first star and gets a tomato thrown at him. Hey, what's the pointy thing? This is not good. This is not good. The mustachioed one is strong. Strong, yes. We must warn the boss. Come on. Well, Mario rules the Mushroom Kingdom now. All hail Mario. Gracious! Oh, it's you, Mario. What a relief. Once again, Mario to the rescue. But who were those? Chancellor! Sir, thank goodness you're alright. Mario, so it was you who got us through all of this. We owe you so much. All hail Mario. King Mario. First the princess and now this. It's just too much to bear. Mario, how about we ask my grandpa for help? He knows everything. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, hello, my name is Mallow. I'm from Tadpole Pond. Well, any friend of Mario's is welcome here in Mushroom Kingdom. As I was saying, Mario, you are our only hope. Mario, please, you must rescue the princess now. Mario, I'm in your debt too. Let's head over to Grandpa's place in Tadpole Pond. He can help. Wait, why did I even come to Mushroom Kingdom in the first place? Guess I'll find out soon enough. Mallow's got my memory. My memory used to be so good, and now, like, I forget shit all the time. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know why my memory's like that. Could Mac, the sword-like monster who crashed into Mushroom Kingdom, have anything to do with the star piece that Mario found? Our heroes move on towards the Kiro sewers. We know you won't let us down. So long, Mario, and good luck. Where could Princess be? We're all counting on you to find her, Mario. All we can do is wait here. Don't let us down. Alright. I guess we could officially head on our journey. Standing guard. Yeah, it might just be 2 times I can go to the vault. For some reason I was thinking 3, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like the princess is that far away. I can almost feel her presence. It's kind of weird. I'm just making sure. I think I can activate that later when I have Peach in my party too, so maybe I'll try it again to make sure I get that achievement. I hate for it not to show up, but I'm gonna keep checking every time I'm in town now. So I guess Princess Toadstool really was kidnapped by Bowser. Yeah, we've established that pretty well, buddy. Hey, Mallow, what kept you? I was starting to worry. Hey, mister. I got my coin back. Ah, well done, lad. Okay, here's the thing I promised you. There, Mario. Make sure it doesn't get stolen, eaten, or whatever. Your grandpa needs it, okay? Cricket pie. Delicious. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I know it's Saturday. It's like all these other things you can do on a Saturday, but really glad y'all are here hanging out with me. You bet. Mario, thank you so much. Grandpa will be delighted. Alright, we'll save it, and I think I've done everything I need to do. So we can move on. Let me consult my notes. Let me make sure I got all the treasure chests so far. I think I have them. I think the next ones I gotta find are at Rosetown. The hardest ones for me to remember are at Forest Maze. What is that? What is that emote? Is that candy corn? Or like Halloween candy? I love some candy corn. I shouldn't be having like a lot of sugar and all, but I think I'm gonna buy me a bag of candy corn. I love it. Well, there you have it. We got several challenges knocked out already, and we got our first star piece. So on the next episode, we'll be moving on to the next area where we explore Kiro Sewers, Tadpole Pond, Rosetown, and then we're going to go get our pal Gino and get lost in the forest maze for a little bit. But hopefully the grind wasn't too bad for you guys to watch. I think it's just slow. It is what it is, and I spent a lot more time in Mushroom Way than I probably should. I wanted to get some coins. I wanted to work on powering up Mario's jump, and I don't know, I was just chilling. We're just vibing. But there was also the issue too with the retro achievements disconnecting. I don't know what exactly happened. There's something that we could have earned during the episode, and for some reason we didn't or missed it or whatever. I'll still talk about it so it's still organized. Hopefully it helps you guys if you're playing this game as well. Overall, we got a good start on the adventure, and you know what? Let's check out the retro achievements we earned along the way. So starting out, Legend of the Seven Stars, watch the opening demo movie. It's worth 1 point. I love the opening to this game. I don't know, I've always thought that opening was sort of a mix of ideas they initially had for the game. You know, there's just some slight changes that aren't in the final game. It could be that they just did this for fun, just to make an opening intro. I really don't know, but I just always thought, you know, it was like deleted scenes or ideas they used to have or something. I've always loved the opening and the music. Next achievement that we earned was Save the Princess, defeated Bowser. And the funny thing about this game, when I first played it as a kid, and you start out at Bowser's Castle, for some reason, I thought I'd started another file, that I was at the end of the game or something. I'm like, why am I at the final boss already? Oh, this is how the game starts. And, I don't know, it was just funny little kid shit. Anyways, make it through the castle, defeat Bowser, save the princess, and you'll get the achievement. Them and their hammers defeat the Hammer Bros. So once we finally got through Mushroom Way and I stopped my grinding workout, obliterating every enemy in the area, we took on the Hammer Bros, and it was pretty funny. I had Mario's jump ability so powered up. We did it one time and that was it. It was a one-shot kill for the Hammer Bro. So one of the achievements that didn't trigger, even though we did what we were supposed to do, was in the Mushroom Kingdom. When you go to the castle, you go find Peach's room, and over by her chair is a something. We don't know what it is. We all speculate, but interact with the something, and it's a 1 point achievement. It is missable, so you got to make sure you do this. I think you got to do it before you rescue Princess Peach, but either way, don't forget to do that, and you'll get this little 1 point achievement. Once we got through the Mushroom Kingdom area and met Mallow, who joined our party, we moved on to Bandit's Way, chasing down Croco, which is one of my favorite characters in the game, by the way. Defeat Croco, that crocodile thief, at least for now. We'll be seeing him again, of course. He was no match for us and our abilities. And after defeating Croco and Bandit's Way, we make our way back to the Mushroom Kingdom and find that it is in chaos. Once you traverse all that, fight all the enemies to your heart's content, you can take on the boss, Mac, which is funny because in the remake they renamed him to Clay Morton. So, I don't know, Mac just sounded a lot better, but whatever. He's Clay Morton now. So, defeat the boss, you'll get the star piece, and you'll earn this achievement. Another achievement that for some reason I missed, I don't know why. When you return to the Mushroom Kingdom after defeating Croco, there's a mushroom person there who had his wallet stolen. If you interacted with him before going to Bandit's Way, you'll know exactly who the person is. But he had his wallet stolen. When you defeat Croco, you'll automatically get that wallet. So if you return it to him, you'll get a reward, but you could also sell it if you want to. I think it sells for 300 coins. I'm not totally sure on that. Either way, return it to him. You can get, I think you get a flower jar, but if you sell it, you'll get some coins. I just give it back to him because I like flowers and there's plenty of coins in the game. Also, one important thing I'd like to mention too, one of the achievements that you're going to be doing throughout this game is finding all 30 hidden treasure chests, and these are the invisible ones. There's only one that's missable in the whole game, and it's like right at the very beginning. It's actually one of the first hidden chests you can find. When you get to Mushroom Kingdom for the first time and you meet up with Toad in the castle, you have to make sure that you jump on his head, and there's a ledge right there at that first door he goes to in the castle. Jump on that ledge, there's a hidden chest with a frog coin up there. If you miss it, you can't go back to it. There's no other chance in the game to go back and get that either, so I just recommend saving at the end first and then going and getting that chest. That is the only one that's missable. I don't know why it's set up like it is. It sucks because you can get all 29 and then that be the one that you just forget about for some reason. It is funny because in the remake they actually fixed that to where even if you miss it at the beginning, later on the mushroom guards are kind of throughout the castle and one's standing right there near that entrance so you can jump on his head and get that coin. But it's just one of those things that you gotta know, and I wanted to mention that if you're doing this for retro achievements and trying to find all these chests, that is definitely an important one that you must get before you continue the adventure. But anyways, that's all of the achievements that we earned in this episode. There'll be a lot more coming up on the next episode as we explore the next area of the game. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying Super Mario RPG and getting into retro achievements at the time. I'd also just started streaming again as well. I just started on Kick like a few months prior, so it was kind of getting back into streaming plus new to retro achievements. So being able to play Super Mario RPG, I always played it as a completionist the best I could. You know, the super jumps varied, but I tried to do everything else. But it was just really cool that I could do this for retro achievements and actually earn achievements playing the game. There's a lot in this game. I'll go over things the best I can. Next episode, we'll be moving on to the next area where we'll find our next star piece and get another member in our party, one of my favorite characters. Anyways, if you enjoy the content of the channel, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and like the video. Greatly appreciate your support, and we'll see you on the next episode.